Altimix on the beat.
Men sa se pou tout Ayicien le moun. Men paske kreol men pa tro bien, ma ba ou nan anglais. So sou ka chache yon moun ki ka djou sa map diya, pou ka kompran, sa ta pi bon pou ou. To all my Haitians out there, man, I just want to say, this is a time where we gotta all come together and unite. We gotta leave all the bullshit behind. Everything that's taking us apart, that's making us divide. We have to take these things out of our culture. We have to take these things out of our bloodline. Now, we are the most hated people in the world. And the reason why we are the most hated people, or better yet, the most hated black people in the world, the most hated original Africans in the world, is because of 1804. It's because of us gaining our independence from slavery. They wanted us to maintain slavery. They wanted the slavery structure to maintain to this day. And we did something about it. We were the first to do something about it. And because of that, they forever gonna want to try to keep us down and keep their foot on our necks. But another thing that I want to talk about, other blacks out there from other countries, Jamaica, Barbados, even black Americans, right? You guys have to come and stand behind us, because you guys have to understand that we're not just your average black people. We are the ones who stood up and helped fight to free everyone else from the clutches of slavery. So for that alone, we should be celebrated. You know, just like the Jews, they celebrate themselves, they celebrate their culture, they celebrate their history. They never forget where they came from. But it seems like with us, we are so divided that we forget where we come from. We want to be divided and have different parts of this black culture, this black culture, that. No, we are all fucking one. And we have to come to that mentality of all of us being one. Like all of these Caribbean countries are depending on all of these higher ups European countries. It should not be like that. We should be dependent on Africa. We should be working on a way to big up Africa, so that way when we have problems, when we need help, we could go back to our motherland and get help from our motherland. But our motherland is so fucked up right now because we done turn our backs on them, and some of them done turn their backs on us, that we can't make nothing happen. So all of this division that's happening within the black culture is causing us to slowly becoming extinct, you know, and it's causing our culture, our livelihood, to not be in the position where it's supposed to be. We are black kings and queens and gods, but we can't live and be that way because we have people that knows that about us. It's like they know more about us than we know about ourselves. Why is that? Because we don't take the time to try to find out. We don't take the time to teach it to our children, to let them know who they are. We rather let them know and tell them that they're niggas and bitches and shit, instead of telling them that they kings and queens. And we have to stop that shit. We have to figure out how we're gonna get out of this mentality that we're stuck in, of looking at ourselves like we below our enemies, our so-called enemies, because in reality we don't have any enemies. Our only enemies is ourselves. We don't have any enemies. We are the smartest, we are the freaking fastest, we are the strongest. When it comes to anything in this world, we are on top of it. But for some reason, it's like we choose to stay on the bottom and want to be on the bottom. We got to change that bottom mentality and get to the top where we belong, where we were born to be, because God created us to be on top. But we have allowed others who swindled their way into our culture to blind us to who we really are. Now, I'm telling you, man, Haitians, wake up. Stop all the shit that we doing to Haiti, man. We are fucking up the country. And the more we fight amongst each other, the easier it is for them to come in and take everything that we have. The easier it's gonna be for them to put us back in bondage. And we can't blame nobody but ourselves at the end of the day, because we were so busy fighting that we didn't realize what was really going on. And all of these politicians who are in power, we need to get them motherfuckers out of office, because they not doing nothing for the country. They're not doing nothing for the people. And you have all of these so-called mulattoes or whatever fighting against the dark skins. We don't need that in Haiti, man. If you're not for Haiti and the Haitian people, get the fuck out of Haiti. Get out of there. Don't just come to Haiti to try to fucking rape our resources. If that's what you come for, then guess what? Then you need to fucking die in the Haitian soil. You need to fucking die right there in Haiti, because that's not gonna happen no more. Now, We have to fucking advance. All right, all of this sac passe not boule shit. We not boule no more. No more not boule. Right now, sac passe n'a pas avancé. When you ask somebody sac passe and they don't tell you back n'a pas avancé, then that tells you where their mentality is at. That's gonna tell you where their mentality is at, man. Sac passe n'a pas avancé.